going on, everybody? This is Jacob Viral. Today I have a discussion on this very important topic, bass boost on your amplifier. So a lot of people don't realize this, and then a lot of people do, of what bass boost does to your system, as well as do you really need to use it on your amplifier or amplifiers. And this video, hopefully by the end of this video, I can teach you something as well as maybe make you think twice before using it. So just want to say up front that this is just more of an experience and knowledge that I've learned through cardio forums, getting a lot of demos and just cardio concept I've tested on my own system. So we'll go ahead and do a couple tests as well as kind of identify some critical things you need to know. But before that, just want to say 100% by the beginning of this video, anybody that knows cardio has always heard that bass boost should be off and always on 0. The reason for it is you want to have a cleaner signal, and of course it might seem louder at first, but what's causing the signal wavelength to change depending on how you have your bass boost adjusted. So I highly recommend at the start of this video to keep this always off. I've always had it off. I've actually tried turning it on before, and I noticed that the power is not the cleanest. You also have a different sound wave that's a little bit altered, and you can tell at higher volume levels you clip a little bit easier with this bass boost on. So if anybody has this on, go ahead and turn that sucker off and then see how it does different at higher volume levels just by ear, and you'll notice a difference. So I'm going to do a couple of decibel tests real quick adjusting this. So first it's going to be at 0 dB, and then I'll do the 3 dB, and then I'll do the full dB, and then kind of identify that. But before that, I'm going to go to my head unit and explain the same concept. So the concept of this video is to really get down and dirty to tell you guys you don't need to use bass boost to get the most out of your amplifier. So turn bass boost off and adjust your gain settings, your subsonic, LPF, set all your head unit power settings to flat or no bass boost. Don't boost anything, because the word boost is dangerous in car audio when it comes to clean signal. You don't want to blow anything, and boosting your power output is dangerous. So hopefully that taught you there. All right, so let me get started. So my system, if anybody doesn't know already, I have a single 10, not the prettiest. Watch my channel on the main channel, or my channel, for a lot of videos on build updates and all of that for my single 10, really big box. So, but the video today is about bass boost, so let's go ahead and get started. All right, so inside my vehicle, of course, any new viewers, is not the prettiest as well, but it's all entertainment and fun. So what I'm going to be doing first is, let's turn this on, my truck. So I have a 2200 watt SoundCube amp. The test concept though is for every amplifier in general. That's loud. You don't want to have bass boost on because of the way I explained already with clean signal. You can watch a couple other YouTubers or people that have made videos with oscilloscope testing bass boost versus no bass boost, but for this one it's definitely important for you guys to know. Alright, so beforehand, depending on what kind of head unit you have a bass boost thing in here where you can actually add output. I think on this one is SLA, if I remember right. I'll have to find it. Loudness, there it is. So loudness is a bass boost, is a boost. So you don't want loud on. So if you have loud on, turn it off. That's a boost. Anything that kind of boosts, you see how your sound waves change here? It boosts those waves, which is causing distortion and clipping. Easier. Of course, clipping is just a way to explain in summary, hey, clipping causes dirty power. That's pretty much in summary what it means without a huge terminology explanation. All right, so that one is definitely important, where I had loudness on. The only other one would be, I think it's source level adjuster on mine. I always keep it at 0. You don't want to add. See, this is boosting it. When I do plus, that boosts it. But of course, some head units actually have a boost on here where it will say bass boost, and you can go like +6 or +14, etc. So have all of that at 0 or off. So but anyway, that's up front. Just explaining that. So here we go. Let's do a test real quick. I got a meter on my windshield, and we're going to see how my output changes. This video by here and onward isn't going to really prove anything besides how bass boost is affecting my output on a lower level. But I'm not going to do this at a full tilt scale because I don't want to, either I don't want to blow anything, or I just don't have the time to do that with being in the neighborhood. I'm not going to play it really loud. Just doing this on low volume for the concept. All right, and for people that don't have a meter and are curious how it affects the meter. All right, so I know my vehicle peaks at 42, so I'm going to have just right now my bass boost is off. And we're going to see how it changes on output depending on where I am with my bass boost. So we'll start with it being off at flat. So 17. Okay, so we'll remember that number first. So this is with the bass boost off. Whoops. So we'll turn this, screenshot it. So we got that screenshot. Okay. So now what I'm going to go do is get my little handy tool and turn it up, and we'll see how it's altered. So a lot of people don't normally do these tests. I'm just curious if anybody's done this before. Comment and give some feedback, and we'll see how it goes. But the concept of this video is to hopefully by the end make you guys kind of say, I don't want to use bass boost. I don't have an oscilloscope or any kind of device that proves the sound wave change or altered, but when you do it on a gain setting scale, if I was to turn my bass boost up, my gain would be lower using a DD1 with bass boost on. So what I'm about to do is turn my bass boost to half. So that's probably around 3 dB or so. Of course it should be louder, but just curious how it actually affects the louder. Because one thing you got to realize with boost is it's actually sending that unclean wave, which reacts differently at higher volume levels, which will cause you to clip a lot quicker than you want to. So if you're going into a burp system, I'm sure bass boost might not matter, but when you're playing music, it's very important. All right, let's see how it changed. Wow, I could actually feel the difference with that on. So that's pretty scary already. So I literally went up a couple of decibels just by my bass boost there, which is common sense. Yeah, it's going to get louder. But what happens when I'm playing on music on a full tilt scale and my boost is on? So it's boosting that frequency to get even a louder output than your amplifier needs to put out. And what's going to happen is unless you balance out your gain with your boost at a higher volume level, you're going to end up damaging your subwoofers, your amplifier. It's going to build up heat. It's going to clip. It's going to give you pretty much coil. You can burn your coils up from that too, because it's giving it dirtier signal to your amplifier. Oh, I forgot my device. All right. Where did I put it? Right here. It's just my little device I got. All right. So now we're going to turn it all the way up, just out of curiosity. So I never used boost before, so this is just entertainment for everybody, of course, so you guys are learning. So a lot of people are like, well man, boost is going to make my system sound louder, why not do it? Well, I just explained to you that at higher volume levels, it's actually not going to make it louder. It's actually going to be scary to where it can damage your subwoofer and your amplifier, build heat, and all the other stuff I mentioned. So, alright, so that's on. Now we're going to see how it is at full tilt. And that bass boost is at 6. So realistically, that means I should be going up 6 dBs from the start, but I don't know, we'll see. So let's find out. Here we go. Just want to say thanks for always watching, everybody. Subscribe if you haven't. I do a lot of different cardio videos for entertainment on my channel. Check them out if you haven't, and we'll see how this is. All right, so it went up even more. So this is pretty scary, to be honest. That I'm at volume 20 and I'm already getting into where my bass is pretty loud for low volume, which I honestly don't feel comfortable with. I mean, a lot of people might like it, but I just don't feel safe with it because it can damage my subwoofer at higher volume levels. All right, so at 18 dB to 21 dB to 24 dB. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So yep, right at a 6 dB, just like the bass boost said. So, well, Jacob, that doesn't make sense. I mean, it makes sense 100% because, you know, you went plus 6 decibels on bass boost gain. Yes, but do you really want to do that at high volume levels? I guarantee I'll clip at like volume of 41, 42 instead of at my 52, 53 on my head unit where I got it tuned to because of that boost. So, which is not good. Especially when you're going into music. That is not good at all. So I'm going to turn this off. But I hope I taught y'all something in this video. So go ahead. If you're careful with your system, I don't know if bass boost is going to affect it. If you know where to set your gains based off your bass boost, so you set your gains after, But in general, I've noticed that boost in this video has proven that that decibel range gain is actually going to make your system sound louder at lower volume levels. But if I did this test at full volume, I would notice that I will clip at a lot quicker volume. So instead of clipping at say 52, I guarantee I'll click at around 40, 41 volume, and my highs and mids won't be able to keep up as well, and I would have to retweak my gain. So in all honesty, the summary of this video is bass boost is actually not good on your system. You don't want to use it unless you know what you're doing and you retweak your gains to that, but it's not going to give you that clean signal you want. So in overall, don't use bass boost if you can. I don't really know any other way to explain it. Give me some comments in the comment section or links to videos if you know somebody that done something better. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Check them all out.